It's the NBA on Turkey Day. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone, with Clark Kellogg, Kevin Harlan. Glad to celebrate this holiday with you and your family. We've got the Washington Wizards taking on the Atlanta Hawks. And now Washington's starting group. Jordan, he's in at shooting guard. Blatch out there with Martin. Then it's Al Thornton and Wall. And for the Hawks, Johnson, Smith, and Horford are their front court. Crawford out there with Mike Bibby. One thing for the Atlanta Hawks, they've been a great team at home for a few years running now, Clark.
Yeah, they have been. 34 wins last year, Kevin, and then 31 the year before that. They made the leap into a playoff caliber team around the start of that, so it shouldn't be too much of a surprise that they've continued to play at a high level.
Now, here is Smith. Bibby kicks to Crawford. Guarded by Jordan. Back to Bibby. Johnson. Tried to convert on the alley-oop, but snatched away. You brought up the old Hawks. What was the difference from the old Hawks to these new Hawks? A lot of the same players on the roster.
Well, I think a couple of things, Kevin. One is just the natural maturation process that players and a team will go through. Certainly getting Mike Bibby helped them as well. I think the team just grew comfortable with itself and really made a commitment to defending and playing together at that end of the floor.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Flip Saunders. And Doris, what'd you find out?
Guys, Coach did not dance around the fact that this is an extremely rugged defense they have to contend with. And while that only makes things harder for them, it's a challenge he insists they're up to. He told me, listen, we feel like we can score on anyone in this league, and we're out to prove exactly that today. Let's see it, guys. Thanks,
Doris. Clark, so much for advanced scouting.
Sometimes that's a false prophecy, though, and you have to adjust to what the other team is coming out and running.
And it's the Hawks with the ball. Following the miss by Michael Jordan. Kicks to Bibby. He dumps it off. With a step back, Crawford's shot is good. Crawford's got his first points of the night. Hawks on D. Jamal Crawford, the sixth man of the year last season. A nice piece of hardware for him in what was a spectacular year.
Yeah, he had perhaps the best season of his career. He improved his shooting percentages, and that was always a problem for him because his shot selection dragged it down. And then he also was on a playoff team for the first time.
Here's Blatch following the score by Jamal Crawford.
The defense couldn't close out on the mid-range J, and the shooter made him pay.
Johnson inside. He's guarded by Thornton. Crawford dishes to Johnson. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
He's just so gifted offensively. He's a tough guy to match up with.
And it's Washington's ball, trailing by 4. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
I love what I saw from their offense. Not that their defense was bad. As a matter of fact, it was pretty good as well. But good plays, well executed, especially on offense, that was the difference.
Here's Thornton. The Wizards with another miss.
You absolutely have to make the defense respect you there, Kevin. He was wide open and couldn't drill it.
It's Crawford on the wing. Back to Bibby. The tray. It's one-on-one to end the drought. Here's Jordan. That one is good on the lay-in. Jordan's got his second bucket of the night. Here's Bibby. Right now averaging 5 points a game. Crawford with the ball. Bibby with it. Here's Horford. That's good. And it's Bibby with the assist that time. Horford's got his first basket of the night.
They start off shooting 80% from the field after that last one. That's a great start for them.
It's Jordan on the wing. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive.
That's exactly where the coach wants him to get his shot, Kevin, right there from mid-range.
The Hawks leading. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Kevin, it simply came down to bench production. I thought they brought baskets in at the right time. They helped out defensively. They gave them some good minutes at both ends of the floor. That's exactly what you expect and desire from your bench players. That's exactly how you break down a double team. Get the ball to a teammate for the open bucket.
Watch backing down. It's hauled in by Jamal Crawford.
He really needs to hit that consistently, or they'll just keep letting him shoot it.
Johnson outside. Releases. And two. Look at Joe Johnson, born in Little Rock, Arkansas. Played for the Razorbacks of the university.
And pretty unusual. Traded away halfway through his first season to Phoenix, and it was in Phoenix that he really broke out.
And it's Heinrich in for John Wall. Wizards trail by 6. And you talk about Joe Johnson on that Phoenix team. Wow, you wonder what they could have accomplished if they had paid him the money, and it was a modest increase. And under Mike D'Antoni's system, he was explosive.
Yeah, he really thrived in that system. You're talking about a starting roster with 4 all-star players and 2 potential Hall of Famers, so they really could have been special had they stayed together.
You know, Clark, the Wizards not a great road team last year, just 11 wins away from the nation's capital.
But, Kevin, from where they were the year before, I mean, when they only won 6 on the road, I mean, that's a 100% increase just about, so they'll take that.
On the road troubles, do you think they'll snap out of it this season?
That's one of the toughest things to get corrected when you're trying to build a winning team is what goes on the road. So it won't be easy because they're young, but adding some talent and some depth should give them a chance to start moving towards winning on the road. When you get a hot hand like him, it's real simple. You need to keep going with it.
Let's go to our great sideline reporter, Doris Burke, for an update. Doris?
Well, guys, John Wall, a much-touted prospect, but everyone talks about how grounded he seems to be, how he's a guy who's all about winning. Wall said, a lot of people expect a lot from me, expect me to go in and do great things just like I did in college. But I always say, you got to stay humble and hungry. Got to keep working hard, and I got to prepare myself for the next level. Guys, that is exactly the hard-working attitude that makes coaches smile.
You said it, Doris. Thanks. The Hawks leading by 5. And switch here. Here's Bibby. Playing New Jersey, he was nearly unstoppable. Over Jordan. Bibby misses. And the Wizards with possession. It's a 5-point game. Jordan against Evans. Back to Jordan. 5 to shoot. And then Jordan slams it in. Replay here. Sprite Slam Cam showing it once more.
Plays like that are what makes this league so great. He's a special player.
I don't care if you're a fan of another team. You have to admire someone, Clark, who can make those types of plays. The shot misses, and it's the Wizards taking it the other way. And no good, but close on that one. And the first. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Bibby, still looking to get on the scoreboard. Back to Smith. From 7, and it's Smith again missing. And here we go with Michael Jordan. With authority.
What a run. They're making shots and playing lockdown deep.
Second team foul.
Good for the three-point play. And here comes Bibby. The shot is off. And a lot of offense on display in this first quarter. It's the Wizards. They lead by a bucket.
Well, they're in attack mode now, Kevin. Every time they get the ball, they're coming right at you, looking for contact, and looking for buckets right at the 10.
More great action when we return. Close game here at the start of the second quarter of play for the Wizards. Here's Jordan. He's got 19. Guarded by Crawford. Crawford against Jordan.
That's a rare turnover here. Just their first here in the half. That's one thing we've seen them do quite well. Staying. He is so tenacious on the board. How many times have we seen putbacks like that from him?
He can clear out the paint like very few others can.
You know what you might call him, Kevin? A rebounding virtuoso.
Yeah, I like that. That's right. So the Wizards 5 right now. Jordan in at shooting guard. Martin is out there with J.R. Smith, and it's Wall and Bloch. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Some interesting stats start to pop up when you look at the Hawks. They played the 4th slowest paced in the league last year. That kind of surprises me with all their athleticism.
Me too, Kevin. I mean, you would think they would be much more committed to playing at a faster pace, especially since they've got so many guys that would seem to thrive in that kind of offense.
Here's Horford. Buries it from 14 feet. Horford's got his second basket of the night.
Well, that's a little bit of the European style of play there. When your bigs can hit the mid-range jumper, it can really open things up for everybody else.
Clark, where do you think that Al Horford can improve offensively? And it's Jordan slamming it down.
That's one of those little things that makes a big difference, you know? A very nice screen set there.
Very unselfish play right there, Clark.
Some guys love to set those hard screens.
And that they make that part of their repertoire. Crawford kicks to Johnson. And almost gets it to go. Something about Joe Johnson, a huge guy for a wing. Clark, he was anything but.
Every time I've encountered him, very low-key and soft-spoken, trying to stay away from the center of attention.
Both teams will make substitutions. And on the court, you know, no emotion out of Johnson. You couldn't tell looking at him if he's got 12 points or 22 points.
I like that about him. I like the fact that his emotions are not easily discernible. I mean, he's a competitive player. He's not afraid of big shots. So I think his competitive spirit is fine, even though he doesn't show it facially.
Bibby kicks to Johnson. Lobs it up. Oh, yes! It's major air to put in that alley-oop.
Fantastic alley-oop pass there, Kevin. Some more highlight reel material for us.
Clark, that's a fan favorite. Who doesn't like to see that?
I know you and I love it.
Here's Jordan. Kept alive.
Got him!
And there's the dunk.
He has the ability to turn every dunk into something special. And that's exactly what he did.
Well, even when you're waiting for a jam like that, it still throws you away.
Yeah, it's special.
And now our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, has some info for us. Doris, take it away.
Kevin, there is no doubt the Atlanta Hawks may be the most athletic team in the NBA, and they finish well around the rim. You ask Shane Battier of the Rockets, he said, they have so many high flyers, they'll embarrass you if you let them. Guys, nobody wants that to happen.
All right, thank you, Doris.
Yeah, when you play against the Hawks, it's very tough to compete athletically with these guys. They're special in that regard.
Blocked. The Hawks leading by 8. Here's Johnson. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
Well, he's really been big for their team, finding a way to consistently get it done on the scoreboard.
Martin with a screen on Crawford. Here's Jordan. That doesn't go either for Jordan.
So far today, they're showing a little more effort and hustle. They've got a small advantage on the glass right now.
Bibby. Baseline jumper. Thornton yanks down the defensive rebound. Jordan against Bibby. Jordan dishes to Martin. Wall guarded by Crawford. Outside Jordan. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Wall, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Here's Bibby. No points for him. Atlanta calls timeout. Right on their tape.
Boy, still looking for their first win against this team. They've got to be extra motivated to try to get off the snide against these guys.
And making a change here, the Wizards. And here's Smith. And finished off with a two-hand slam.
That's the way to exploit the D right there now. Wait for an opening and don't give him a chance to recover.
Well, Clark, he's going to make you pay for those slip-ups.
Yeah, he sure takes advantage of every one of them.
And they double up Jordan. Guarded by Crawford. Here's Bletch. The shot, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way.
He's had some problems finding the range here in this quarter.
Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip.
I think he's really starting to lose confidence in his shot. Those misses are getting to him.
And it's Jordan slamming it down.
What a fantastic reverse dunk. The defense was helping.
Well, that is some slick basketball, Clark. You're right.
And it does give you such a lift as a player when you see that happen.
Fires. Crawford's shot is good. Crawford's got 10 points in the game.
I like the job they're doing. A much better job of getting him involved in the offense here in the second quarter.
And the first half is now in the books.
Tremendous output from Johnson. He's got 14 points, and he's connected on 2 3-pointers here as well. Boy, he was locked in that whole half.
We'll be right back here from Atlanta. Now the second half about to begin in just a moment. Here's Wall, right now averaging 5 points a game. Smith and Horford at the 4 and the 5. Mike Bibby out there with Crawford and Johnson. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Larry Drew. Crawford against Jordan. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Bletch, got a piece of it. Now for the Wizards, drafting John Wall was an absolute godsend after the turmoil of the previous year.
I would consider him exactly what the doctor ordered, a dynamic point guard prospect. They had players with ball movement to be effective offensively, and I would think Wall would be a catalyst for that.
2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Wall. Here's Jordan, nails the easy jumper. Jordan's got 29 in the game.
No wasted opportunities for him. He's been as efficient as a heat pump.
And stolen by Jordan. Here's Wall. Rips it down.
That was vicious. I mean, real vicious. He hung on the rim just to say, you realize this is my basket, don't you?
Yeah, that is a nice finishing touch, Clark.
You think he bent the rim there, Kevin?
I think he did, sure. Look at it. Here's Smith. Knocks it down from the elbow. Smith's got 8 points.
When he gets it going like this, you got to double team it. That's your only hope. You know, I think Josh Smith was probably the biggest snubby as far as the best player who didn't get selected for the All-Star game last season. And that happens sometimes. There's just not enough spots for all the guys that are deserving.
But I think when all is said and done, he will get there someday.
I agree with you.
5 on the clock. Here's Bletch. And it's no good. Poor shot selection there, to say the least.
This is one of the key reasons why they're losing. You have to get more production out of your core star players.
Johnson, the pass to Horford. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
He drew the D in and then kicked it out to the open man.
Here's Wall. Under 5 minutes left in the third. Here's Jordan. Guarded by Crawford. Martin uncovered. Stayed with it and tipped it in. Watch has got his second bucket of the night.
Just hustle points right there. He got into great position and made the most of the second chance.
Clark, he's showing us those soft hands.
Well, he earned that opportunity.
Blatch gets called for blocking. That's his third foul of the game. Last season, for the first time, NBA fans were allowed to influence, Clark, the decision on the league's MVP.
Yeah, interesting. The fan vote will only count for 1 out of 125 total votes, so it's unlikely to make any kind of huge difference, but it may lead to less unanimous MVP votes. And there's another giveaway for him now, and you know he didn't have a single turnover in the first half.
Jordan up top. He's guarded by Johnson. Martin kicks to Jordan. And it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Martin. Kept alive. Johnson against Jordan. He's guarded by Johnson. And then slammed in by Jordan.
This is good stuff, man. I mean, you need to save that one, boys.
You won't get tired of watching that replay anytime soon. Screen by Smith. Over Thornton. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
So far, looking good. Actually, looking marvelous. They've hit them all to start the second half.
Outside Jordan. And enough space off the pick to sink that one. Jordan's got 33 points.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans. And yet another turnover from him, Kevin, just in this quarter. The defense clearly has him rattled and shaken up.
Now Wall. Here's Blatch. Rebound by Smith. 2:51 left in the third quarter. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe on Al Thornton. And
one of the outstanding strokes in the game, Kevin. Very reliable. You know, he's starting to slow down a little bit, but the one thing that never leaves a good shot.
And making a change here, the Wizards. So it's Washington now, trailing by 10. Outside Jordan, and they double up Jordan. Watch backing down. Shoots, and he gets one to fall. Watch has got his third basket of the night right there. The Hawks leading by 8. Bibby passes to Crawford. Here's Collins, sinks the open shot.
I bet the defense was a bit surprised when they saw him finish that play.
And the Wizards with possession. It's a 10-point game. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here's Blatch. Scooped up. Back to Jordan. Right side, Jordan. To the wing. Heinrich. Here's Thornton. It takes a bad bounce and goes out of bounds. Now a look at the hottest teams in the league. These squads have knocked down everything in the last 10 games. Take a look at the Wizards, the most efficient team in the NBA in terms of scoring.
Kevin, it looks like they've been less hesitant to shoot the ball lately. They're shooting it much more confidently and freely. They've got a much better flow, and that always bodes well for your offense.
And, of course, Atlanta, a few spots down. They shoot at such a high percentage, top 5 in the NBA. Jordan hits the reach-in call. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Bibby. Crawford outside. Guarded by Jordan. And Smith backing in. Clock is at 3. A second left. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
He's been extremely active out there, and he has the stats to prove it. Terrific hustle.
Now Heinrich, not on the scoreboard yet. Here's Jordan, and good, that jumper off the pick.
Right now he's being extremely active on offense for him this quarter. He's perfect from the field.
Bibby with it. Smith outside. Here's Collins over Blatch. In Atlanta again with the bucket. Here's Heinrich. 37 seconds left in the third. Pass to Jordan. Guarded by Crawford. Jordan against Crawford. Shot clock at 5. Blatch covered by Smith. And here's Blatch. He has 6.
I'm sure he'd like to have a do-over here. He just hasn't been able to make a significant contribution in this one.
Buzzer sounds in a double-digit game as we end the third quarter. What can you say? Joe Johnson, an impressive effort here today.
Absolutely. He's scoring well, and he's doing it with excellent efficiency. That's the key. He's playing within himself and getting good looks.
Hawks lead by 12. Here's Johnson. The alley-oop. Tipped.
And you know, despite the number of turnovers, Kevin, they've still got the lead here.
And another miss by Washington. And it's the Hawks' ball. It's a 13-point game. Booker gets the whistle for blocking. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Johnson. Easy shot. Rebound by Smith. So the Wizards 5 right now. Jordan in at 2 guard. J.R. Smith out there with Al Thornton. And it's Wall and Booker. And it's the Hawks with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Horford. Here's Johnson. And a 3. Johnson's got 19 points.
For a player of his skill, it's going to take a lot better defense than that.
Now Wall. Outside Jordan for the alley-oop.
Boy, these guys have a terrific feel for each other. You have to in order to make plays like that.
Don't you think you can tell that they love being on the court together?
Boy, they're having a good time.
And the Hawks with possession. Crawford kicks to Johnson. He's picked up by Wall. Off the pick. Kept alive. Pachulia. And a great second effort right there. And the Hawks lead by 16.
Snares the offensive rebound, then sends it home.
Outside Jordan. The shot is off. Now Atlanta takes it the other way.
You got to expect more out of him here. He's had a lot of difficulty this quarter, which in turn is making it difficult for them to cut into this deficit at all.
Williams dishes to Crawford. From deep. Wall is on it.
You know, it might be the defense's game plan to force them to shoot from outside because they really sagged off on that one. Good job of leading his man right to the rim for the bucket. How about Michael Jordan in this one? 37 points, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well. He's passing the ball so well right now and is really focused at the charity stripe, too.
So both teams changing it up here. And he makes the free throw. Here is Bibby. Under 4 minutes left to the fourth. Johnson outside. Another miss by Johnson.
Hey, he can hit from that range. I think he missed that one, but the defense is going to want to tighten up on him out there.
And here's Blatch. Looking to heat up a bit. Fired short, but gets the kind roll and goes in.
Gets that one, but he's been having a tough game here offensively.
And here's Crawford. Smith left side. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. A chance now to check out the Washington Wizards' upcoming schedule. They'll be taking on the Miami Heat, and that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. First. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Wall. Just over 3 minutes left in the game. Now here's Jordan. Off the pick. And he lays that one up and in. Jordan's got 40 points.
Great pick there. The defender was stopped in his track, and it freed up the easy basket.
Smith against Martin. Smith the pass to Johnson. From the stripe. That's good. 21 points in the game.
Hey, Kev, well, during that last break, I heard Flip Saunders addressing his team. He was clearly fuming. He told them, "You guys look like you're sleepwalking out there." He said, "I don't know if you rolled out of the wrong side of the bed this morning or what, but we've got to step up and wake up. Guys?"
And thank you, Doris. Again, the Wizards score.
He's starting to pick up his game in this half.
Here's Crawford. 2:07 left in the game. Here's Bibby. Got a piece of it.
He just lost another one, Kevin. I mean, he's really... Oh! Good execution on the break leads to the nice bucket.
Here is Bibby. Back to Johnson. The dump off. Now Bibby from downtown. Misses the dunk.
Oh, that jam would have been something else. Key words being would have.
Pulls the trigger. Here's Thornton. Jordan. Bibby covering. Just 5 to shoot. And Washington again with the bucket.
He's had a strong fourth quarter thus far, really providing his team with a lot of offense.
To the left wing. Arcs it high, and he makes it look so easy, laying it right in. And the Hawks lead by 9.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
Here's Jordan. Leads him with the pass. Martin. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
That's really a terrific look inside. Set him up beautifully.
And it's the Hawks' ball. At one point, they led by 16. Now here's Johnson. Tight defense on him. Hacked on the way up, and he'll get 2 shots at the line. And Washington called for the foul.
Looked like a good call from here where I sit. Definitely some contact on that shot.
Perfect from the line, and it's a 9-point ball game.
Huge free throws there, Kevin. He just put this game out of reach.
Martin with a screen on Crawford. Off the screen. No good from Jordan.
Kevin, that's the kind of shot you want. You can't ask for better execution on offense, but sometimes they just don't fall.
Screen by Smith. From the wing. The shot by Johnson, no good. So it's Washington now. They trail by 9 points. Here's Jordan. Al Horford with the rebound. And here we go with Mike Bibby. Guarded by Jordan.